Hello everyone, we are Team Digital Tours and we are here to tell a story titled RAG to Reach, Agents for Change Sahyadri Edition. Yes, a transformational story of an destination management org, DMO, and DMO that is established for the good of every player in Sahyadri stewards. From managing conservation of nature and historical ruins to helping trekkers and trek organizations explore the majesty of Sahyadri. Since the foundation of org, they have done a lot of groundwork, establishing an ecosystem that brings every player on the table so everyone can work collaboratively to solve plethora of problems. But the Sahyadri stewards has a lot of problems to deal with. For example, the local guides are the experts that can answer any questions of a trekker planning to visit the site. But that's not their only job. But they are getting busy answering questions like how many trails are there, which is easy, which is hard, if I'm planning in summer season, which trail is easier, how difficult it is to navigate around, if I'm budgeting in monsoon, which trail has the most slippery patches, how is the current situation of the trails. Yes. So these are the questions with which they are getting busy. But there are also some real time and personalized questions like if I visited one site, can I do the other site easily? Or due to heavy rain in the site region yesterday, what challenges I would face on my tomorrow's trek? So these questions cannot be answered with simply a knowledge articles. So now, what Agentforce could bring on the table? Before that, there are a lot of basic challenges that we need to address. The most important challenge is about data. Let's talk about how we are solving it. Firstly, we are using RAG to ground our agents with the knowledge of tracking sites to make the agents most of the data and to make them agents as expert as local guides. Agentforce data library would come handy here. Then the custom object schema that stores data for site experiences, experience bookings, experience sites, etc. to help us with the basic functionalities like listing experiences, booking them, etc. Then to solve some critical problems like overcrowding issues, we are building a model using data streams data model and using Einstein Studio to predict the overcrowding chances. And lastly, unifying the external source that provides the social media tracking information that suggests how popular a site is. Now, as we understand the data, let's dive into our implementation. So here is an external site that Sahyadri stewards are using, and for their site, we have built this Sahyadri stewards agent. Let's see how we have built that agent. So this is an agent builder, and we have these topics for our agent. Let's ask agent some questions to see how it is responding. So for example, if I'm asking for some track details and what things I must know, let's see how that replies. So that's what I was expecting. So it have chosen the correct topic, then it have gone for action, which is an apex action to get and tracking site details by passing the correct site name. Then it have invoked an predict overcrowding score flow. So it have prepared this input data based on what data we have provided, and from that data it have calculated the other data from the knowledge articles, and based on that we have gotten score and that we have got some answers. Now let's ask some more questions like if it has any difficult patches or not. So yeah, it have provided me the answer what I'm expecting. So now let's see what it has done at the backend. So it have selected one topic DIY trick planning again, yes, and based on that topics and actions, answer with questions with knowledge, it have provided me the answer. So which is pretty good. So let's ask some more questions like if I'm interested in knowing if there are any other visiting trekking groups visiting the Dodam on same day. So it have chosen topic like experience provider listing. Based on that, it have selected an action, and this is an apex action which is providing the available experiences based on input data, and then it's preparing then response based on the query results. So that data we have got, and based on that, it have answered me. So since there are no events available for Dodop, let's ask him if there are any events other than that. So let's see how it responds. So now again it have invoked an experience provider listing action, and again the same method with different inputs, and now we have got some responses. So let's see if the agent is able to book this experience for me. So it is asking me for my email id. Write the email id here. Yes, so it is asking me for my confirmation to create an booking. So I'll provide the confirmation. So yeah, the booking is done. It have provided me with the booking ID and all other details. So if I go into the related list, I can see those booking details. So again, the actions are fairly simple with the make experience booking as Apex action, which is getting invoked and it is creating a booking for me. The local guides can focus more on providing the guidance to the actual visitors rather than just asking questions of online visitors. So thanks for watching.